Hi, we are about to head to the gym. It is friggin' hot today, which kind of came out of nowhere because it was pissing down this morning. Today is Wednesday, so I did an upper session yesterday at training day, which was really great. Today is deads and lower, so I'll film as much as I possibly can. It is a commercial gym though, so once I go upstairs, I normally try not to film just because there's a lot of machines and people, and I don't want people feeling uncomfortable or anything like that. Today I need to do 3 sets of 5 at 75, but seeing with how it will go, I might bump it up to 80 depending on how they're feeling. I am in my luteal phase, which always changes things. Comp is next week and I 90, 110. So ideally, if today I could do 80, 90, maybe even try 100. I'm just gonna see how we go, really. Because my back takes over, but I promise I'm not injuring myself. It's okay. We have a kind of reset with my deadlifts on next week, so it's just getting through till next week, and then it's going to be form for cleans, split jerks and deadlifts, so progress. But since I was only deadlifting for 50 kilos in June to now 100 kilos, and it felt good. So that's a 20 kilo PB on normal deadlift. So I'm friggin' stoked about that. And now I'm going to go upstairs and do the rest of my legs. Good morning, it is Friday. I am about to head to the gym. I've got a upper and axle session to do. And I normally see if I can help coach the 9:30 class. So I'll go and see if he needs any help, which he probably doesn't, but he'll have me there anyway. Ideally, if I could axle 40 kilos again today, that would be ideal. Because then I know I would like to do it with a nicer form this time. That would be ideal. Going in 40 kilo axle, nicer form, no questions asked. So this was my second upper session of the week at training day, as you can see. I actually had Phew, who's in the background, come and sit with me while I trained and just give me pointers. He's amazing with clean and jerks and all of that. So really wanted just some extra tips. So we just started with just a warm up. The bar's about 10 kilos. So I just normally start with 2 5s and then I go up to a 30 kilo total. And that felt great. We went up to 35 and just really focusing on the jerks. After last week, I really wanted to improve my split jerk. But But then my clean started to kind of suffer. So this was going up to 37.5. But the jerk was really strong. I'm really, really happy with how that looked. So now it came to putting 40 on the bar. And I think I just got in my head already. Thank you so much for that, Phew. Feels like a little pit crew when you've got someone helping you out. But yes, I was really kind of nervous to go up to 40. I had hit it last week. You guys saw the video. I hit it last week. But you can see I'm like in my own head, and that was the closest I got to cleaning the bar. I just felt like I was slipping and I couldn't get under with my elbows. Couldn't get under to the kind of rack position. And then I started getting in my head a lot. And that is never a good thing when it comes to me. And then who knows what I was doing at this point. Honestly, it was one of those things that once I started getting in my head, it felt like the bar was slipping. It felt like there was no amount of chalk that would help. And then there was too much chalk. And then it was like not working. And I wanted to move my belt and try continental and do all of these other things. And I was so in my head. Just an absolute mess. And then I just couldn't even get the bar anything more than a deadlift at this point. I lost everything, all of my form. So anyway, here's Phew helping me out by trying to clean the bar a little bit. He noticed I had way too much chalk on it because I was so in my head thinking that it was slipping. So he got the brush and tried to help me out a little bit there, which was great because I was so kind of disheartened at this point. So I was so glad to have someone there to kind of help support. Anyway, we went to a continental, which I hadn't warmed up, and I tried to do it at 40. And it just didn't work. I don't have a grip shirt, so I was just using my gym shirt with some chalk, and it was just not a vibe. So I cut it there. That's it. Done. After my axle went the way it did, I decided to go and do some dumbbell shoulder press. I did it with 10s and I could just feel something wrong with my shoulder. I could just feel it. It felt weak and like it was popped out of position. Anyway, I went for my second set and I couldn't get the bloody things up. It just felt like my shoulder would not physically move in that way. And so I was a bit humbled by that. And if you follow my Instagram, you would have seen me post this on my story. We eventually got it up, but that was where it was comfortable. It was really hard to get it up. And I did the set and it was fine. And I did the rest of my upper body and that was fine. But it really was giving me grief. Saturday morning. I have my coffee and I'm just at training day, about to shadow a class with Phew. Love our Saturday morning full body strength classes, but I love my Saturdays because I just get to come and shadow and be a part of it, be at the club and just experience gym life, I guess. So super stoked, super happy to be here. Do something impressive.
I haven't got it yet.
Good morning. It is Sunday today. Starting. There's Kenzie in the back. Say hi. Hi. We are about to go to beast mode cartel in Cranbourne. I did originally want to start training a lot earlier today. It's almost 11 o'clock, I think, or it is 11 o'clock. I was going to do a mic'd up session with Michael. However, we just worked out with logistics of today. I just want to do my overhead medley today. I won't put the weights at comp weight either. So it will just be getting used to going from one to the other, 3 months to dumbbell, 2 axle, 1 log. So we'll see how it is when we get there. I've got Ken's by myself, so we'll just see how we go. And that's about it. We actually have the gym to ourselves today, and by ourselves I just mean me. I've never actually trained here fully by myself before, so I'm just going to keep my weights really light and just make really safe decisions and all of that, and then it should be a good session. I have my music on at the moment, and we'll see how long it is until I can't play Taylor Swift on the beast mode speaker. But for now, I'm going to enjoy the crap out of it.
My mom just went to the car. She'll be back. Bye.
I did a couple of reps of log and my shoulder is just not having it. It's fine, like it's painful, it just feels really weak and it feels like I need to hold it into place. Like it feels like it's not in place properly, which is not what you want a week out from comp when you haven't really hit the weight yet. That one was fine, but like even doing this really hurts it. Anyway, that log rep was okay, but it just feels so, like I feel like I'm doing damage to it. I might do monster dumbbell because that's my other shoulder, you know, like mine. Okay, we'll do monster dumbbell. We'll edit what my plan was for today. One more set of 3. There's no reason to try and make something happen that's not going to happen. Crazy. This week's been a lot like that. Probably honestly one of my worst strongman sessions. Lasted a whole 20 minutes. It's just not there today. And I am such a mental athlete, as in like, and I always have been. The second I get in my head, the second I start thinking, I start doubting. Like, for me, it's more mental than it is physical, than it is strength. Like it is just friggin', it's either there or it's not. Which is fine, but it is frustrating sometimes. So yes, didn't go the way I wanted it today, and that's okay. I do struggle without Michael here. This is my first strongman session with no one here. Even when I was in cheer, I was such a mental athlete. Like I held myself back so much because of my mind. So it makes sense, you know, that I'm still like that, and that gives us something to work on. But yeah, I think my shoulder, I might actually have to look at. Maybe I have to tape it up for the competition because yeah, it doesn't feel like painful, but it feels like I'm gonna rip it out of the sock. And I've had that injury since my cheer days. Like I've had it this whole time and it just comes and goes. I kind of expected it to come back really, but yeah, that is my Sunday session, unfortunately. All in all, like a good training week. because we had the 100 kilo deadlift. That felt really great. I did get the 40 kilo axle in the last 10 days. And my 37.5 axle was feeling really strong. I know I can get a 37.5 log pretty easily because I've done that. So comp day, hopefully I can just like push to get the final number. I haven't had to do that in a comp yet. This is the first time I've gone to a comp and not hit the weights in training. And that could be because it's a harder comp. It's a hard, it's not a novice comp, this one. I'm still keen for I will be in my height of my luteal phase by the looks of it, or I might be on day 1 of my period again, which has been every single comp. Like I've been on my period, so that's so much fun. We'll see how the timeline works out and we'll just see how we go, and hopefully next weekend goes okay, fingers crossed. I'm keen to go down to Geelong, and I've got some friends coming and family coming, and that means the world to me. So we'll do that and get another comp ticked off. But yeah, just the first time I haven't hit training, like weight training. And with my shoulder, I'm just a bit worried about it, but I have faith we'll be all right. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Thank you guys.